Hello and welcome back to Memory at Lightning Speed with a permanent memory sphere and power recall. Your amazing, powerful memory. We waste so much time struggling to remember things that, as they're presented, simply aren't memorable. Numbers, they're abstract, hard to visualize and connect. Names, you recognize the face, but what's the name? Again, the name is abstract, easily confused and forgotten. Everyday jobs, you don't feel particularly motivated. The information is dull and uninspiring, and so you regularly forget it. So the best kept secret of memory is this. If information is difficult to learn, you need to change it to make it memorable. Making it memorable. How to make any kind of information memorable? A one-word answer. Imagination. Change information to make it memorable as long as you can transform it back to its original form when the time comes. Learn it in a form that your mind can handle. Make it memorable. Imagination training. 4 everyday words. Picture each one in your imagination with as much clarity and in as much detail as possible. Box, tree, car, cake. Box, tree, car, cake. Box, tree, car, cake. Now add some sense information, return to each item and imagine it from different angles, walk around it, see it from above, getting inside it and looking out. Imagine touching the item. What does it feel like? Is there a smell, sound, or taste? Add as much detail as you can to your imaginary pictures. Next, practice making information unusual. Anything is possible in your imagination. So make each of your 4 images as unusual as possible. You could visualize the object in a strange place, or doing odd things, or becoming very large, or incredibly small. Exaggerate to make the images bizarre and memorable. Feelings are also important to practice the skill of inventing emotional reactions to information. Go back to the first word box. You already have a memorable image in your mind, but your task now is imagine to destroy it. How would you go about wrecking the box? What would your feelings be like as you ripped it up, set fire to it, and attacked it with a chainsaw? Now imagine you're scared of the tree. How would you go about imagining to make this tree the most frightening thing in the world? Turn the car into a source of hysterical fun. How could you picture it so that it made you roar with laughter? Finally, invent an embarrassing moment involving the cake. Practice in an activity and imagine the feeling of utter embarrassment. Visual, unusual, 3-dimensional, stimulating to the senses, and emotions. As soon as a piece of information has been given these characteristics, it can be connected with others in a memorable pattern. It's like inventing a story about your material. Each item becomes one step in the story, promoting you to remember the next. Think of comic strip, cartoon, comedy, comic book, or magazines, stories told in pictures. One item can transform into another or explode and release the image, You can imagine joining items together, putting one thing on top of another, seeing something come to life, something bizarre and memorable to the next item on the list. Remember, anything is possible in your imagination. The story must not have to have a real logic, only the connection you create. So to link these four words together in a story, you might imagine opening the box, finding a tiny tree inside. You could take the tree and fix it in the rear view mirror in your car and drive off straight into a giant cake sitting in the middle of the road. Think of the box and you remember finding the tree. Think of the tree and you recall fixing it in your car. Picture it driving off and you remember how you felt when you smashed into the giant cake. Box, tree, car, cake. However long the list is, you only need to deal with one item at a time, making each link strong enough, and it will take you to the end of your story. So get a vivid picture, exaggerate the picture, make sure it's vivid, crystal clear color. You see the detail, you smell the smells, you feel the feelings, you hear the sounds, exaggerate the picture, and you put them together with lots of what? Action, action, and more action. More is always better than less. Again, something that will probably never happen in real life. There is lots of action, there is lots of interplay, and there is exaggeration. You can feel it, you can see it, you can sense it. More is always better than less. In your mind's eye, using action, using your imagination, more is better than less. So the pictures, make them vividly, hear the sounds, feel the feelings, smell the smells. With action, put two words together in an exaggerated, ludicrous, nonsensical way. The first thing we need to do is to exaggerate the picture. I want to make sure I have seen something that could never happen in real life, and make sure when you go back, do you see the picture? And ask yourself the right question. What is my action? If you need more, if you have a logical connection, that's bad. You need to put it together in an illogically. There should be no logical connection between them, between the items you want to remember. And the picture word, the pig. The two pictures should go together in a ridiculous, outrageous, nonsensical, powerful, ludicrous way. Again, make a scene in your mind's eye that can never happen in real life. The two pictures should go together in a ridiculous, outrageous, nonsensical, powerful, ludicrous way. Again, make a scene in your mind's eye that can never happen in real life. Then you can recall everything and you can make full use of your absolute, complete, powerful, and natural memory that you have already. Use it. Now you know how. And I look forward to seeing you in the next session. Thank you for watching and listening. I see you in the course. Now check out my library. There are over 180 videos and growing. Next, click on video 23 with a U. See you there. Bye for now.